I'm Natalia Bonner. It's day 93. Welcome. All right, so today we are stitching along with my 4-in-1 machine quilting ruler. I've mentioned this a few times, but if you are new to the stitch along, if you're new to working with rulers, I highly recommend adding some stable tape, some type of a grip to the back of your machine quilting rulers. You're probably finding, if you're just joining me, that these rulers are slippery, and when you put them on some nice cotton, they're just gonna slide all over the place. So I do recommend adding some grip to the back of your rulers. It'll help kind of stabilize things just a little bit. Now you will notice that I don't always use grip on the back of my rulers. Reason being, I've quilted a lot with rulers over the years, and I feel like sometimes the stable tape gets in my way because I move my ruler so fast. But I do think it's a really great tool and something that can definitely help you out. You can pick up the stable tape along with the rulers and other products that I mentioned on our website, peaceandquilt.com. One other thing I do want to mention before we get to the video, I do all of my quilting on a Gammill 22-inch machine. I have the machine set in the stitch regulated mode with the needle position always ending in the down. Why do I have that? Anytime I adjust my ruler or move anything, I like for my needle to be in the down position. Now I do have a video when I introduce this stitch along that talks you step by step through my process of actually using machine quilting rulers. It gives you a little bit more information about the basics of rulers. So there's a link below. Make sure you do check that out. But in the meantime, let's get stitching. I'll begin by using a blue Mark Be Gone marker and finding the center on all 3 sides of my triangle. I'll begin stitching near the side of the triangle and stitch from that marked line down to the bottom marked line. From there, I'll travel along the bottom ditch over to the side of the block to the bottom corner. From there, I'm going to stitch an inside smaller triangle. So I'll stitch a diagonal line, but you'll notice that I'm holding my 4-in-1 machine quilting ruler so that my ruler's first marked line intersects the point where my stitching meets the top of the triangle or the edge of the triangle. So this creates a little bit different angle. And with each of these lines, I'll use that same angle, adjusting the ruler so that it intersects that first marked line along where my ruler has, or my stitching has intersected that point. So I'll repeat that same process, moving over to the second triangle. Then as I have completed 2 triangles along the bottom of the block, I'll move to the top of the block. I'm going to repeat that same process, stitching a triangle. Well, this time it's going to be more of a diamond. So I'll stitch that same first line, intersecting the ruler so that the marked line is right on top of that side of the block. Then the second line will be parallel to the previous stitching line. Stitch and adjust so that the next line is again parallel. Adjust my ruler again and stitch back to the top of the triangle block. From there, I'll stitch in the ditch all the way around the outside of the block to complete this design. Hey friends, I hope you enjoyed today's block and found a little bit of inspiration with my machine quilting. Now just remember, you can pick up the panel, the rulers, the thread, all of the notions that I'm using in this video today over on my website, peaceandquilt.com. And don't forget to share your progress pictures over on Instagram using the hashtag Let's Stitch with Natalia. That's where we will be selecting winners for weekly prizes. See you all tomorrow. Thank you.